Tonight, I have 3 games I wish to show you on your quest to become a better Eggman player. If you're totally unfamiliar with this character, then refer to the Master Guide. X's Castle is, as you know, the worst map for Eggman, and it doesn't help that I'm immediately jumped by the killer. I still believe I had the right idea, using my energy shield to grant me safe passage to the start of the Brain Destroyer. I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to do the one dodge I needed in order to kick it off. However, Metal Sonic did save me. I do think the killer might have had the right idea using the chase in order to get to me rather than using the staircase. However, I knew for a fact that they did not know exactly where I was, and I was able to use this fact in order to really mess with their brain. I decided to run back up to the start of the loop area because my speed boost was already nearly recharged, and realistically, there aren't many good areas for this map for Eggman. Either the killer was fed up with me, or they were hoping to get to me using God's trickery. Either way, they used God's trickery, and I was safe for my first encounter. I heard Metal Sonic healing, and I decided to go down to help him, even though I did arrive near the end of the process. This did work out for Metal Sonic anyway, as I ended up tanking a hit for him in the process.
Keep up. No matter what you look like, you're still that dumb rodent I have encountered.
Well, did he stop chasing me? This tiny scare did have the unintended effect of making me lose my focus and miss the spring. Unforeseen consequences indeed. And there would be my second mistake. Thankfully, some spontaneous use of this room's architecture led me to get away from this scenario without being downed.
What's wrong, Hedgehog? Need second place? Get a load of that! Slowest thing alive, aren't you? No matter what you look like, you're still that dumb rodent I have encountered.
Well, by now, I bought so much time for my team that it looks like the ring is about to open. However, they still haven't popped their rage yet, so we aren't quite out of the woods. Something that a friend told me about this map is that there is an outside area in which Eggman can use his jetpack to get up to a small ledge. I use this to practically avoid all of rage. Some could consider this a little rude to the Metal Sonic player, however he still soldiered out. I started preemptively moving towards the exit near the end of Rage so that I could be in range to escape as soon as Rage ended. I used my shield when I saw the killer charging. Perhaps they thought my shield was about to expire, but they tried hitting me and were stunned. And from that point forward, all I had to do was just run. Regarding the second game, there wasn't a Metal Sonic player, meaning there wasn't much I could do besides talk about Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympics and watch my temporary allies be slaughtered. Sonic was the last one alive, so I did try to position myself near him so that I could revive him with some ease.
what you look like, you're still that dumb rodent I have encountered.
It seems the killer is taking a small detour to try and damage me at least before he goes after Sonic. As with last time, I will show you this chase unedited before unpacking it later on.
Slowest thing alive. Get a load of this. Slowest thing alive. You might trip. Keep up. Get a load of this. Your struggle is pathetic. Get a load of this, it's so good. How about you still stay? What's wrong, Pinball? In second place? Get a load of this.
The killer did have a good idea here, but their entire plan kind of just fell flat because of the distance between me and them, and then the time it took for them to get to me, and then I still had to activate my shield, leading to my shield turning off at the exact moment that they came to the floor. I really wish I could have used this area more often, but the time it takes to run here could have ended with more incidents of me getting hit right as I'm jumping. While I did make a bit of a fumble here, it did end up working out in my favor as it led the killer to go into a false sense of security that whenever I would enter that room, I would do the exact same thing. I did not. Remember to practice jumps before you actually attempt to use them in a chase. Getting grabbed here wasn't ideal, but it also wasted a lot of time and opened up the way for me to head to the top area and then do the door fake out. The killer blames their ping on their loss. So why don't you decide whether it was their ping or maybe something else? Wait! A friend of mine wants to show you guys her Eggman gameplay, and I'm going to be doing a critique of this. Am I just pain relievers but for Sonic outcome memories? Maybe. Okay. I want to start by judging her Eggman outfit. And from what I could see, this is pretty much just the full outfit. Not much I could really say. 5 eggs.
Right behind you. No matter what.
They all learn from the best, don't they?
What you look like, you're still that dumb rodent.
They already spotted you, so this is really your best option here. Nice. You completely lost them with this. That's amazing. You forced them to waste yet another chase with this Brain Destroyer. I'm not even sure how this killer got to LMS. But, let's face it, they did make you use all of your abilities, and they got you onto flat ground. They were going to get a hit here, even though you managed to dodge them for so long. You were panicking, yes, I know, but Stair Skip was literally right next to you, and if you felt that you couldn't make it, you could have just used your energy shield. The killer was probably too desperate to kill you to notice that you probably had your energy shield back by now. I think this was your first mistake. Your speed boost can 100% escape the chase, and there was no way you were going to juke that with its large hitbox. Is the killer emoting? Okay, you have to escape now. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Cause I think it's time for
the Brain Destroyer.
Please note, there is a little wire over there, and when you're doing the X's Castle Brain Destroyer #1, you could get caught on it. Thankfully, our friend does have HP to survive one more hit. This could have ended very, very badly. At least now we have a very upset toxic killer. Isn't that nice? Vixia did have a solid understanding of the skips and brain destroyers in X's Castle. However, she also admits that she doesn't play Eggman regularly, and you could tell this because she does not have good improvisation skills when caught out of her loop territory. For a beginner Eggman player, this is a really good LMS. I'm going to give it 7 out of 10 master plans.